Hi guys, and welcome to a new video here, Sublime Traders. I'm Logical Orange, and in this video I want to talk about Bitcoin and its price action. And I want to talk about it today because, well, I'm getting different signals on different time frames, and while this is not unusual in normal trading days, today I think that we should really take a deeper look at them and maybe even hold on some of our trades. As you guys have seen, I was a bit hesitant the last few days with longs and shorts. I only took them in short time frames. So right now I am inviting you over to my charts so we can check together those time frames and those oscillators and those indicators that are kind of contradictory right now. So I'm here with the big guy on the weekly chart, and I'm on the weekly chart because it's the best looking chart that I have to show you today in this video. And this is because of two things. First of all, you might recognize this channel right here. It's a Fibonacci based channel that I have drawn several videos ago, and now you can see that the price reacted fairly to this channel, especially to the 0.61 Fibonacci level that we have right here, so the diagonal line that is here. And I want to show you an oscillator, well, a simple oscillator, the MACD, which on the weekly is looking awesome. So this is the point that will validate the bullish dreams of some traders right now. This is the entry point for traders that want to hold their BTC for longer time periods on spot, especially, of course. This is the buy and hold area that some traders are looking for. Of course, we are on the weekly, so the price can go up and down several percentages, but for that we will need to go on shorter time frames. So the daily is looking also very good, but yeah, well, this is where my quote-unquote but comes in, and this is because, well, I don't really like the way the candle has closed right now, and I think that it is still fragile. So the 0.618, we can see that it reacts more or less in this area. It has been broken with not that much of a volume, as we can see, so it doesn't take much to break this 0.61 fib. It didn't take much then. Well, then it was below the 200 EMA that you see right here, a nice thick blue line that represents the 200 EMA. Right now we are above it, so we might be considering this as bull area, bull territory, and I agree with that. And I really think that as long as we are above it, especially with this confluence point that we have right here, so very strong support right now, right here, very strong support, I think that this is still good. So we won't go into bearish, suicidal thoughts right now. We will stay positive, we will stay on the bull side, but I'm afraid that this 0.618 cannot hold. And I'm also afraid that this might be the beginning of a head and shoulders pattern, a local head and shoulders pattern that we can see maybe even better on the 12-hour chart right here. So I'm going to take my pen and try to draw a head and shoulders. So let's take this into consideration. Let's try to plot this as a potential head and shoulders pattern and see what we need to overcome in order to take a trade in this position. So first of all, we would need to close around here, okay? Closing around here would mean that we would need to go measuring. I always have problems with shifting on trading. It never works the first time. So we would need to go up about 5% and close around this level in order to start thinking about opening a new position. Of course, you might say, yeah, but we have the 0.618 that is holding very good for now. Yes, it is holding for now, but look at the volume, and we didn't have a lot of volume, so it's holding what it can hold. If we get double this, So something like this on the negative side, so on the sell side, we will surely break it and go lower, and we will see how low can we go. But first of all, I would like to introduce you to my friend Ichimoku that can create a confidential area with a 200 EMA right here. So this would be a potential point of impact if the price were to go below the 0.618. Of course, here, or maybe even higher, depends on the velocity of the candle. If we get a big candle, big red candle, even in this one, we can get it even in this one. Then we can go all the way back to here with some stops right here. So marking the potential low points that we might have. So one would be here. This is a pivot, only connects in two places basically. We also have support in this area. So this is a support area, more or less something like this would do it. So support area right here. This support area also finds itself in the confidential zone with the Ichimoku cloud and the 200 EMA. So potential stop of the price if we go on the low side around here. So we can go all the way straight down, even in one candle. Happens rarely, but it does. So we saw before, we have some big red candles that did this. Or we can go slower. We can just drop slower like here and connect somewhere around here and then go back. So these are, in my mind, very important levels right here. So 42 point something, and this whole area right here, you cannot be really precise with predicting drop points because, well, they are areas, and well, they cannot be precisely pinpoint. So this is very important when you are talking about take profit targets or stop loss targets. Always consider an area. So yeah, this is the bearish scenario in this local area. Okay, so let's say we close right here, everything is nice. Then we can take our stop loss and position it. Well, it depends on the time frame we are trading on. Just staying on the 12-hour just for this example. So the stop loss is not that great, not that big. Let's say we close around this level. We have safely closed. Of course, we will be looking at other time frames, other oscillators, other indicators, of course. But the price action is it's the basis for everything. You know, the oscillators, indicators, everything that you see in TradingView revolves around how these candles go up and down and up and down and red, and the OHLC information that they have in them. So everything revolves in these candles. You can even turn off everything and still be able to get some data, you know. So let's say we close above this level, we take a profit right here. Then of course we would need to examine how the price reacted to areas in our trading range, so in our profit range. For example, right here I have a pivot that really connects around this area and here, so we can have a potential take profit right here, and then we can say safely that okay, I will stop around this level. So we have the potential for a trade right here, but ideally we would need to wait. Of course, you can take a trade right now if you want. Just place your stop loss below the previous candles. Consider this line. This is very important. So the 0.618 is very important right now. And consider the fact that we can create something looking like a head and shoulder. And well, yeah, look at it right now. You can see it better right now. We can create something looking like a head and shoulder, and you can get stuck. And on the 4-hourly also right now, we are in the middle of the cloud. Not a very good entry opportunity for now. Really, seriously, guys, I think that Bitcoin should be left alone for the duration it will take for it to go either up or down. And so if it goes down, we know where more or less we can re-enter. So it's mostly based on the Fibonacci, on the EMA, the 200 EMA and the Ichimoku cloud formation, and the area that we have right here. And if it goes above this level right here, we can enter along with the stop loss that I have talked about and the take profit that is more or less realistic at around this area. So this is today's brief on Bitcoin, guys. So more or less contradictory details and analysis on different time frames. As you can see right now, I am on the hourly, and on the hourly it is not looking good at all. And would you know why if I would have asked you right now? Well, yeah, it's kind of obvious. We are below the 200 EMA, we are below the cloud, but we are above the 0.618 that we have talked about earlier. So I'm just going to remove this because it's distracting, this also. And well, you have two indicators, two on-chart indicators that are saying sell, and you have a support right here that isn't saying anything. It's just there and sitting and waiting to absorb the volume that it can absorb. And you can, as I said, you look at that history, you check how much volume was needed to break it earlier on. You can even average them down and you get an idea. And you can also follow the volume candles right here, and you can place an alert. You place an alert on the volume if the volume depasses the amount you have you came with from your calculations. Then you know what to do, you know. So this is also a good idea, so you can also do that. However, just wanted to show you that hourly is looking not so bright, so undecided. That's why for now, guys, let's wait and see what happens. Let's play it safe. I wanted to take the quick road some time ago, a long time ago, when I was trading, and I broke my legs. It wasn't in crypto. I learned the very hard way, and now I'm here because, well, I am on the long way to success, which is tedious and boring, and sometimes you need to just hold on your trades, but this is the way to do it on the long term. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.